Hello, today I'll be talking about TradeLens. I'm Owen Giroux and I'm building TradeLens. The idea is simple. Most traders don't fail because they don't have a strategy. They fail because they lose discipline after a loss. TradeLens is a day trading analytics and journaling tool that turns a trader's history into a clear dashboard so you can see what's working, what's not, and what the that are causing overtrading are. My role is developing the product, structuring the results, and building the plan to make tracking as automated and easy as possible. Our mission here at TradeLens. TradeLens turns data into action, giving traders a clear view of their strengths and weaknesses so they can attack psychology while building a strategy that actually fits them. What we'll be talking about today. We'll be starting with the problem. Then, after that, going and talking about the spiral. Talk more about that when we get there. Explain it. What is TradeLens? The dashboard examples, success versus failure in a story brand, and then call to action plus our website. So starting with the problem, most traders don't lose because they lack a strategy. They lose discipline after a loss. Overtrade and then don't track what happened. Without a clear record, the same mistakes repeat, and one bad session can wipe out a week of progress. The spiral. One loss can turn into a chain reaction. When when discipline breaks down, this is a cycle TradeLens is built to stop by making it easy to track every day, spot the triggers early, and build rules that prevent overtrading. First, so when looking at the spiral, first trade equals a loss. Trader starts off with a loss on their first trade. This creates a large drop off in confidence. Then emotion takes over. Fear and ego kick in, causing many traders to get into a dangerous headspace. I need to make this trade back. Then this causes overtrading and revenge trading. Traders start taking emotional trades, neglect rules, and ends up blowing through a large portion of their capital due to lack of control. Then they skip journal entries. This lack of control turns into overtrading. Overtrading creates more work to track full trade history for the day. This creates large gaps in a trader's trading history. Then they repeat the same mistakes. Due to the lack of data, traders are more likely to repeat these same mistakes in the future. Then the cycle restarts, leaving many traders frustrated. What is TradeLens? TradeLens is a day trading analytics plus journaling tool that turns your trade history into clear, actionable insight. Instead of manually typing every trade, TradeLens helps traders spot what's working, what's not, and what triggers cause overtrading. So discipline doesn't become a system, or discipline becomes a system, not a goal. How it works. A day trader downloads their trading history, usually typically through their broker into a file like a CVS or any other file that their brokerage provides. Then they upload this file into TradeLens. All they have to do is drag the file in. We automate and organize the data. Traders get organized by time, setup trades, and any other analytics the trader wants. Then they review their dashboard. See stats like win rates, expectancy on certain type of trade, and performance by time, day, and other ways you want to break down your trades to get more insight. Then they log some quick psychology notes, like a focus score, patience, rule following, and note trigger points that lead to overtrading. This is an optional step for traders who are serious about improving psychology. And then we build their roadmap, the final step. Once enough data has been logged, TradeLens helps to create custom roadmaps to improve trader psychology, helping to minimize overtrading. Dashboard and roadmap. So TradeLens isn't just a tracker, it's a roadmap. The dashboard is built to take a trader from I think I know my problem to I can prove it with data. Instead of guessing what's working, TradeLens shows your real win rate by setup and time window, highlights the habit that cause overtrading, and then help you to set up simple rules to fix them. The goal is progress. You can measure week to week, so discipline becomes a system, not a motivational thing. So first, you have the baseline dashboard, which shows win rate, average win/loss trade count, and helps identify most profitable sessions and biggest red flag/triggers. Then setup breakdown. What setups give the best possibility of a profitable trade? So which setups should each trader try and avoid? Then discipline tracker. Rule following score with a built-in calendar showing streaks for days that you followed your rules consistently. And it helps show what trigger points lead to overtrading. Then a game plan helps traders build custom game plans to improve trading and psychology, using what windows of time give the trader best win percentage and what setups they should take and which they should try and avoid. Also allows traders to see how these changes affect their trading. Trade lens. Success versus failure. Trade lens helps trackers avoid the spiral that blows accounts. By turning trade history into clear data, discipline rules, and consistency review, the goal isn't easy money. The goal is fewer emotional mistakes, better consistency, and a process you can actually follow. When we talk about failure, this means after a loss, revenge trading or overtrading, skipping their journaling process, and then this creates repeating the same mistakes. This is a cycle, and this is the cycle that we are trying to break. What success looks like, tracking every trade, even bad days, spotting triggers early, and following simple rules that stop the spiral. The outcome, more consistency over time, fewer emotional blowups, a clearer edge, and more measurable improvements week to week. Here's an example of what it would look like if somebody used our system. Here we have Emma. I know what I should do. I just can't stay disciplined after a loss. Emma is a beginner to intermediate day trader, trading a full or balancing a full-time job. She follows her strategy when calm, but after losses, she tends to chase, overtrade, and avoid journaling. She needs a simple system that identifies what's working, what isn't, and what triggers her worst trading mistakes, without requiring manual tracking of every trade. This is hard because she's 26 working a business analytics job, and she has a goal of making trading a second income source. She has a college degree, bachelor's. So goals, becoming more consistent, less random and fewer emotional days. Motivation, what she wants a consistent second income. Frustrations, journaling takes too long on overtrading days, especially considering she works that 9 to 5. So when we're looking at Emma's milestones, this is Emma's progress path. Treelands takes someone from guessing to having real data. Each step builds discipline by showing patterns, setting rules, and tracking improvement week to week. So, 1. She uploads her broker CVS and sees the truth. Most losses come after the first red trade. Her worst window is late afternoon when she's tired. We find that her best performance is 9 to 11 when she's able to with her 9 to 5 and after loss and her after loss trade win rate drops hard. Trade lens flags overtrading as her number one trigger. Sets two rules. Max 3 trades a day and stop after 2 losses. Adds quick psychology rating to track patience and rule following. Overtrading days drop, journaling becomes consistent, and she finishes the month green. Even when she has a bad day, she reviews it instead of spiraling. She puts it down, she goes to work, and then she comes back and looks at it, clear-headed and less likely to keep on trading and walk into work a little late because she couldn't just stop pressing buy and sell. This has helped her to stop those patterns and start working towards that consistent second income. So, call to action plus website is simple. Start tracking today, and the low friction first step is the trade report card. Upload 1 week of trade history and get a summary, best time windows, worst triggers, and one rule recommendation. For the website, it's built around those same assets. A landing page with the one-liner and 3 steps, screenshots of our dashboard, and a short demo video. The free report card and a trust page that clearly says not financial advice, no profit promises, and how our data privacy works. This allows traders to get started easily with the video and examples of how it works for previous users. Thank you for listening. Any questions or feedback, I'd love input on what metrics you want to see most on TradeLens dashboard and what would actually make you use a journal consistently. Have a great day.